It's popping. It's popping.
It's recording.
Is your face recording?
This is Eric's friend Eminem. Eminem, that's my sister Brittany.
Hello.
What is do, shorty doing?
No money, babe.
I swear to you, I'm not drunk.
That's my New Orleans accent.
You ain't got nothing to drink?
No money, babe.
Where your drink at?
Mind your business.
Who you drinking?
And we ain't played Call of Duty together in a while.
This may or may not be fruit juice or Moscato.
It's a little too red.
Let me get my beauty guru shit on.
No, that's
Can you see it?
Such a fruit juice.
Is it in focus? Is it focus? Is it in focus?
No, it's too light to be wine.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tipsy Conversation. Today we're just going to be talking about random stuff. So we're going to take it from there. Today we do have a special guest. This is Eric's friend over here named Eminem. Tell them where they can find you at.
Instagram at Chef Pandora or Facebook, same thing, Chef Pandora.
You heard that?
Oh,
Yeah,
in the kitchen with like a stir fry. In the kitchen with like a stir fry.
You know that was a song in the video.
Looking at me,
Hey.
All right, well, I am one of your
Amazing.
hosts. My name is Ebony Chambers, but I go by King Ebony E, and that is on Instagram. Next to me is this.
I'm Eric. I finally got an Instagram, which is ERD3248 at Tipsy Conversation.
Bless your heart.
1738.
Well, y'all know it's ERD 3248 Tipsy Conversation. You broke.
They can't figure that shit out next week.
Oh man, you finally got an Instagram. I'm so proud.
We're so proud of him.
Yeah, give it up to Eric for getting an Instagram.
And right foot, stomp. And left foot, stomp. And then you cha-cha with your right.
Back it up.
And you, lovely lady.
Oh, I am the favorite one amongst the few.
The damn
They
vibe.
cup. Folks, you're witnessing a hater in action.
Motherfucker.
I can't deal with y'all.
They call me Brittany Alicia because my name is Brittany Alicia. You can find me here on YouTube under the name Brittany Alicia, as well as Instagram under the name Brittany Alicia.
But not the week.
Well, first and foremost, before we jump into whatever we're going to talk about, it is Saturday. It was the first Saturday in December. How is I would ask how's everybody's year been so far, but I'll say we're blessed and highly favored to still be here, so that should be enough, okay?
Hey.
But how was everybody's week?
Fucked up.
It was cool. Rough. I mean, I was on some whole shit. That's.
You said potion? We love
I'm
potion.
sorry, y'all. I'm blunt as shit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
We love hope.
How was yours, Bert?
My Monday was horrible, and I'm so happy you asked me because I couldn't wait to tell you all the details of my week. Monday was trash, okay? It was trash. It was garbage. It was garbage, okay? So bad, I forgot about it. Tuesday was beautiful and lovely because obviously I was existing. Wednesday, I slept in because obviously I'm beautiful. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I got down with my bad self. And that was my week.
And how was your week?
My week was good.
Why are you like this? I just gotta ask you.
Why
Why are you like this?
She
Who raised you to be this way?
And you know what?
That's
What's wrong
y'all.
with act like she almost act like she was like a only child and she was not. But you know the difference, like Brittany, you like you said, you're an introvert. Brittany stayed in the house more when I was out more.
She was running these streets like a whore.
Not the whore, me lady, not the whore.
Like a metaphor.
I am ghastly from it. Oh.
Squire, may I observe this?
Okay. Well, tonight, over here, us three are drinking Satan's juice.
They're trying to kill me.
If you don't know, it is Ray and Nephew.
Mm-hmm.
This is overproof rum.
Overproof.
Because if you pour a little, it might mess up your drink. You might start all over.
We all gonna be in the hospital tomorrow with fucked up livers.
And what about what you drinking, Britt?
Clearly, you devils are Satan worshipers.
Oh.
Meanwhile, this Christian angel is drinking the blood of my Jesus, my Lord and my Savior.
Me lady, you will not unsanctify that drink like that. The devil was with you and you know it.
So do you got liquor, or you got wine, or you got flavored water?
She got wine. She got wine. Talking about the blood of the lamb. Ma'am, you will not like that.
In this cup is actually Moscato that my dad bought for me. It's called a fruit Moscato. Never heard of it, but when I tell you, it is very delicious. It is really strong, though. I will say that. So, I mean, I knocked back 2 glasses and I was like, ooh, gotta sit this party down, huh? You know, I'm a lightweight.
Let's drop my phone. I will not.
So I know this is I know this is random talking. Today is, like I said, the first Saturday of December, so it is the 5th. And I just want to acknowledge that tomorrow will mark 5 years that our mother has passed.
Oh.
So
rest in peace, mommy.
Thank you. So you know, I think I'm alright. I think I shed a couple tears earlier when Brittany texted me or whatever. And I was like, shit, I gotta think about it. I mean, it's not like I don't think about mommy every day though. So, but you know.
Well, let me just be the asshole child because I really thought today was her anniversary.
Oh my Jesus! And you over there drinking who's blood?
The devil juice.
Like I said before. Like I said before.
On the 6th at 12:30 in the morning.
Jesus, he will fix it.
Oh yes, he will.
Wow. Hey.
Now we do got some praying grapes in the refrigerator for communion. That's like a couple of pieces of bread. That's right.
Yes, to the Lord. Yes.
Get a little cran.
Somebody give me a white towel just in case somebody pass out. I can put it on.
Because in the book of Job, it said, Jesus.
Y'all see?
That's all I think.
I don't know. Well, I think it might have started on TikTok, but I've seen them in different places where people, it like this girl boy narrating like how to flirt with a guy, flirt with a dude.
I love that
Did you see the one where they did about like the church people?
No.
Talking about act like you upset, and then the person act like they mad or whatever. Yeah. They start rocking back and forth, then act like you praising them to bring it back down. I was like, y'all better not play with them people. Talking about something now, shake your head no. Say yes. That's what I mean, listen. I say it's not like I don't believe the love, but we get them like religious people, they be in there. But every mood that person was saying, that's exactly what goes on. And it was just so funny. Y'all.
That's why I go to church no more. They act up too much. And then as soon as they step out into the parking lot, they be talking about Shelly in the dress that she had on, looking like she just came from the club, and the 4 kids that she got with 5 different baby daddies.
Now I'm not trying to condone that, but Brittany know that this lady that went to the church house with her and my father, honey, I'm not saying she worth to be talking about, but her fashions, baby, I don't know what she be having on. Honey, when Brittany had to pack up her apartment one time when she was moving to where she stays at now, she had on a long skirt. It was red with white polka dot.
Yes.
And then did she have on like a lace jacket or a lace top or something?
She did. It was black.
And then she had on white fishnet stockings, and
No.
and then she had on like the dang on heel Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
Not the heel Jordans.
I said
not the fake
not
heel
the
boys.
Jordan heels. Like she was back in the 1990s, 2000s.
She was ready for the party.
Buy me
Brittany,
super.
how did I look at that? No, you know how sometimes you get caught looking at somebody and you get so caught and you don't want them to see you looking at them, but you get like so caught up in it.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany, was I looking at her? I was looking at her up and down and she was like, I can make you a pen. I was like,
Ebony said, no, that's all right.
no, ma'am.
We're gonna call her and she's gonna make you a pill.
She said you rap for 99 2000 time.
Oh, girl, you working with some big eggs. Big eggs, mountains, big eggs.
He said he gonna get you a jersey dress and some Air Force One.
Big boy, get this stuff and then your Air Force One.
Hell no.
Put a baseball cap to match the jersey dress.
I slang, get my white tee. I bang, get my white tee. Forget throw back, I look good.
Oh, don't take it back to high school days. Lord have mercy. Jesus, huh? The people
With the small backpack to go on your back with the jersey dress. What? You about to be lit.
Honey,
No, with the goggles? With the
ain't even no snow out here. Ain't no snow out here.
We gonna put your hand in a ponytail and put lollipops in it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I had a ponytail, I damn sure had put me a lollipop or two across the back.
We gonna get you the what was it? The apple with
with
the caramel on it.
Nah, that was the best damn lollipop back in the day. The apple
the caramel apples, yeah.
Oh yes.
With the green.
That's what I'm talking
That's what I'm talking about. With the green wrap on.
Mm-hmm.
Get that and put that in her hair. Put her in a ponytail with her jersey dress.
Honey, y'all remember the goddamn on photos? It was like glamour photos, but it having like the little hearts of the twinkling stars in the background.
You would not mention it because
y'all really know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, because everybody used to pose like this.
Yeah, people all be posing like that. People would have on Timbs or Air Force Ones. Yes, and it'd be like, I think I don't even know. I'm pretty sure I got one or two like that.
You do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You remember you used to dress just like your best friend, but y'all wasn't twins nor sisters?
What we dress like?
I'm coming exactly for you, Ebony.
Me and who? Sade?
You and Kayla Hughes.
Oh, we did. But see, at the same, with me and Kayla, we were definitely close. And then we even dressed, I think, more like sometimes, especially with us being on band together. Yeah.
I was her sister, y'all.
Hey, touch mine up too. Come on, girl. Hey, there we go. Yeah, young fly.
That's it. That's
Don't do me. I was young. I was 21. Okay.
Look, show the camera, Eric.
Show the camera.
Just in case some people might have forgot, but they know.
That's it. That's it.
Look, I was young. I had a little baby at the time. I was 20 going. Well, I think I was 21 at the time. Look here. That was the shit.
It was. Listen, you go to that mall.
No. You remember the old club pictures with the airbrush that you used to stand in front of?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I got one of them too. That's my age showing. Let me shut the fuck up.
Come on, Eminem. No, Eminem.
What, Britt?
Why you got all the photos? Forget throwback. Look.
Really a low-key little gangster. I ain't gonna lie, but I used to think you didn't listen to black music like that. And then one day Brittany just bust up and I said, yep, that's my sister.
If you don't know, if you buck verbatim Are you even black?
Are you even black?
If you book,
Are you
if you book,
especially if you around our age.
crying my hope?
Now all these younger kids might not know, but
they don't know shit. These young kids don't know shit.
All they know is that.
Here go the 1 to the 2 to the 3. Y'all remember Jaquan?
and I watched on what is it? YouTube BET, I think it has to be BET channel, but I think it's like Where Are They Now? Or it's something like that that they got on YouTube. And they had him on there. They had Nivea. They had what's his Lil Zane?
I feel so bad for Nivea.
I'm headed to the laundry, man.
Look, I mean Nivea Nivea, I mean she's still a pretty lady, but however,
Yeah.
them drugs,
Right.
them
That shit
drugs,
started shooting.
they had her mouth a little lopsided. And some people I think still felt like she was still on drugs or something. But I was like, some people just have like a bubbly personality or whatever. I don't think she's still.
She's still on drugs doing that mouth like that.
Listen, somebody said she had a stroke too, but I was like, but we know what she was on. But I put like this, she made it through that, and I mean, she had some songs come out, and they were definitely good. And I mean, I'm glad through whatever she was going through, her kids was never harmed, and they was always taken care of.
All right, hold on. We gotta credit this right quick. Credit to Nivea. We love you.
We do.
And we good.
Oh, what's the song? Complicated.
Oh.
Honey, somebody in the so JT from the City Girls had posted a video like saying that song, and somebody say, "Who is that and what is that song?" And I was thinking, "Oh, you got to be young."
Oh, you're not. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to think. How did that song go?
Play it.
Is it Is that?
Yes.
No,
That's
the song,
complicated.
right? Because it was a slow song. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
That was my song.
So this is slow. It's slow.
It's slow.
Yeah, that's the song.
This complicated. Your beat was faster.
Yeah, but it's the same rhythm.
But I think she got another song with like that beat or whatever.
Yeah.
Now this is a song. Can you hear it?
I used to love that song. When that song came out, I think I had broke up with somebody, and I used to sit in my room depressed, eating ho-hos and chocolate, listening to that song, crying and shit, looking stupid.
And we do not own the rights to that song, okay, y'all? Just a little snippet for y'all to know what we're talking about. Nivea Complicated.
Question. What's a song that everyone broke up with someone with?
I wouldn't know. I don't break up. I dismiss.
Oh.
Well, dismiss.
Okay, do you, boo? Do you? Do you?
Actually, I've only had one boyfriend, so.
You know what? Drink your Jesus juice. This is what you do.
But you gotta have no boy. You can break it off with somebody you just talking to, or you trying to get to know.
Oh no, let me think about this. I don't think.
Like, what would be my breakup song?
Play them or
a song that you will listen to after you broke up with them.
Also, okay, so the after breakup song.
Mm-hmm.
Mine
was Confessions.
I can see that. These are my confessions. Just when
I can't say my chick on the side. So you got one on the way.
You talking about, can you come over? I need to talk to you for a minute.
But that album is like a breakup, get back together album.
You know,
I was breakup, move on album.
Yeah.
Confessions was not.
No, for real, on some real shit. Like I played DMX, What These Bitches Want From Niggas.
These bitches wrong for me, nigga. Somebody let me know.
We was chilling and shit. And I was just looking at him like, why am I even with you? And I was like, oh, let me play a song next. He was like, all right. All of a sudden it's like, do. That motherfucker cut his head short at me like, I was like, what these bitches want from a nigga. I was
Somebody let me know.
like,
May I say Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce.
okay. That's a girly. I can see that.
See, I don't know because I don't know.
There's so many good songs out there.
But
Yeah.
You know?
I think about like when I broke up with somebody or whatever, did I really like
I always had
play a song like, you know, songs may come on and at that moment it may hit a little bit more to home.
Yeah.
Like they can actually say, "Oh, I went to a song and played it or whatever." I don't really think I did that. Like I
So
just
you had like no after breakup songs that it was just
Oh,
I don't think I ever had like no breakup song. Like I just went to like at this moment this is how I'm feeling. I just think if we broke up or we was going through something in that relationship in that moment, and the song came on, and I'd be like, "Oh, this bitch hit a little bit different today." Cause
you know what?
What?
Monica's Before You Walk Out of My Life played after my breakup, and for some reason, that song just really got to my heart. Like, so we really gonna end, huh? We really gonna break up.
Yeah. No, you know what? I give you this. I can listen to this whole album when I'm going through a breakup. My last breakup, I actually like had this shit on repeat. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation, the Miseducation of Lauryn.
Oh,
that whole fucking album, like it takes you through so many emotions.
yes.
And then to turn around and follow that up with the Unplugged album, like you
I miss Unplugged.
Man, look, by the end of it, I'm like, I'm free. I'm free.
Y'all know now.
I'm free.
Now, you want to know who I think now has a good, I would say, if you were going something through with your boo or y'all break up or whatever, Kalani's album,
I'm not a big fan of Kalani. She alright.
I don't know that one song
that I really like, and that's the song off of off of Suicide Squad. The I Need a Gangster. That's my shit.
I ain't heard
Is she the one who sings that Honey song?
Honey.
I like my woman like that song.
Huh.
Hold on. Let me pull
That's not her.
Well,
I don't have a singing voice, so I gotta stop myself.
The song I know as it is Pussy Fairy.
Huh?
Only song I know is Pussy Fairy.
Okay, no, the album I'm talking about, it was good until it wasn't, the one that came out this year. But I'm just saying, as I'm thinking about like a breakup album or like y'all going through something or whatever, I think if you are a fan, maybe like this is good, because she has songs like, you know, Hate the Club, where basically she only going to the club, like they might have broke up or whatever, even though she don't like the club, but she know that she gonna see you there. You know what I'm saying? Or the fact that like she got a song in there like F and Make Up, you know, and she got songs like Bad News, how basically like she's so much in love with you that like this person was running the street life, and she don't want to get that call saying that you locked up a day. She don't want no bad news. She wants you to goddamn gonna stop doing what you're doing and come home and chill with her sometime. You know, switch your life up. And I think that's one of them albums I feel like it take you to, you know, that thing of like I said, if y'all going through something or a breakup. But matter of fact, I'm glad I kept rambling. Because with my last wife, my only damn wife, the only person I've been married to, I have always tried to like voice what I'm saying. And me and Eric, not trying to be funny or put you on our business, but sometimes we have to tell each other more than once about things. And I kept trying to tell her, you know, this is how I want to be treated, or this is how I think we, you know, we should move, or, you know, we should, you know, try to get to know each other. So her, I think the song is called You.
I love that song.
And when I listen to that song, like
that whole album is just
but shit. You know how like you listen to a song and then when you go through something and then you hear that song again, and like I said, it hit different. So I'm sitting there trying to tell her, and then I kept sending, then I was like, you know, I was like, okay, it's hitting different this time. Like her is really saying what I've been trying to tell, you know, my girl, right? And I sent her the song.
Excuse me. Because I heard this like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, clearly she's saying this wrong. You was married to a lady?
Yeah.
Oh. But then I done choked on my spit. I didn't even this.
Yeah.
This whole time I thought you was married to a man. Ain't
Do you want top down? Top down, top down.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my drink. Continue. Come in.
But what's funny, right? You know, she listened to the song, and you know how some people listen and they be like, okay, I'm not gonna say they truly understand, but they hear it.
Yeah.
But then the crazy thing is the girl that I guess she's still with now, I don't know. But the girl she with now, I'll say because I don't know if they're still together, but that girl was kind of putting her through what she put me through. Mm-hmm. So then when she heard the song again, she was like, I really get it now. Oh, you get it now because you in that predicament.
Man, fuck them.
But that was like the only song I could think of, like when we was going through something or I was going through something with my person, and then that song came on and I just kept hearing it because I was like, what I'm trying to convey to you, apparently I'm not saying it right. So I'm good for like sending a song if I'm not saying something right, or if I keep saying it and it's not clicking for us or not clicking to you, I'll send a song that kind of goes with how I'm feeling. Yeah. And hopefully, because I feel like music connects to people on a very, deep level. And
a song can, you can pick 3 songs and it would literally convey exactly how you feel about somebody. I don't know why I always end up dating guys that can only express their emotion through music. Like, and it's so weird to me. Like, nigga, just talk to me. If I'm getting on your damn nerves, just say, bitch, you getting on my damn nerves right now. I'll be like, all right, cool. Don't sit there and play no thug ass music. But don't play no thug ass music talking about you about to get in these streets and fuck mad bitches. Then I'm looking at you like,
females do not take a guy talking.
No, don't say all females.
Well,
let's say grown ass women do, because we don't want to play no games. We ain't got time for this bullshit. We got too much shit going on. Look.
Yeah. But now you feel.
Depends on my day.
No.
I was like, today I was on some I'll wreck a home shit. And then tomorrow I'm probably like, I could be a housewife. Just depends on my day.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, a song that almost got my head knocked off was...
What?
She said the song almost got her head knocked off. She better tell us the song. Yeah, Brittany say what?
Head knocked off.
What song was it? Damn, it was 2 songs actually, because I played them back to back. Because when I saw the look on his face, the first song, I was like, all right, let me play something else. And then I saw the look, and I saw them hands almost reach out to me, and I was like, and then we just turned off the radio. But This Way by her and Khalil, that song, that motherfucker said, as soon as I played it, he was like, really? I was like, you know what, let me play something else. And then I played that, what is his name? Whatever his name is, the rapper, he's saying DM, I hit your girl in the DM.
Oh, your guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I say I almost got
in the DM.
Oh, eyes, I could see him.
Hey. I'm talking about a bitch almost got choked out.
Let me see your DM.
I almost got choked the fuck out. I was like, I saw them hands go like this. I was like, you know what? Let me just turn off the radio. This.
What you gonna do about it?
Right
it's
now.
My Instagram.
Huh?
It's my Instagram. What you gonna do about it?
Right.
If I get me a DM, I get me a DM.
Ain't shit in my DM.
Oh, I sent you.
But you know what? I'm quick for that. I get mad at a nigga. I'm calling somebody else right in front of him. I'm quick. I'm like, oh, you want anything? Okay. Boop. Hey, boo, what you doing?
I am, yeah. I don't know if it's the Aries in me, the Sagittarius in me. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
But I have, if I'm disrespected, I would disrespect you 20,000 times more.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you want to play, we can play.
I already know. November 2nd, Scorpio. Look, my thing is treat me how I want to treat me how I'm.
Yes.
If I'm treating you like a king, I expect you to treat me like a queen.
That's why you don't.
The moment you disrespect me, oh baby, I'm disrespecting you, your grandma, her cat, her dog, her bird, your mama, your ugly ass daddy. Matter of fact, tell him, say what's up. He can hit me in my DMs too. I'm just saying, like, I don't even give a fuck. I don't. I had a guy disrespect me, like he embarrassed me in front of his friends, so I fucked his daddy. So there was that.
Well,
Lord, do for Jesus.
I mean, I would definitely do his best friend.
No, his daddy had more money.
Is this brighter or darker?
it's like Spotlight.
Well, I don't like hoo-hoo, living under you.
That's a good. Well, that is a good like breakup song of telling somebody, listen, either we gonna be standing side by side, treat with some respect, but yeah.
RESPECT, find out what me to me. And stuff like that. See, I don't know, like on the spot, I can't think because I know, like I love old music, and I know there's a lot of old music that would really speak to my heart right now. But off the top of my head, I can't think of like all the songs I really like.
Paul, didn't you ask me something about that? About music? We had a conversation. I don't know, it was a day or two ago.
What song?
Was it a song?
Got a couple of songs.
No, because Eric, I think we were talking, or Eric brought up, I think something about. Oh no, I think I might have seen on Instagram where somebody was talking about like music and kids not knowing certain things today, or something about the black music or something.
No, we talked about that the other day, the black music culture.
But it was something I was saying, like with Brit, I was telling him, I think with you, I was like, Brittany is well diverse in music, because that's what it was.
We laid in bed and say, matter of fact, I gave you that question before you left here. And I say, why do white people listen to black people music and black people don't listen to white people music?
And
hold on now.
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was telling him, I was like, with you, I was just about to say, that's why I was saying with Brittany, she's well diverse in music, but I was like, not trying to be funny. I was like, Brittany's like, those, I don't know if you want to say, it don't even have nothing to do with age. It don't have nothing to do with age or range. Cause I'm about to say people your age, but it doesn't. You just have like one-off people, not in a bad way, that just don't mind listening and being open to everything. Like you don't mind going to find that music without somebody having to present it to you. You know, like let's say you already listen to this certain kind of music, but somebody might present you with a different group that do that same kind of music. You know what I'm saying? But you already hip to it. And I think I had told Eric, I was like, it's not like black people wasn't already doing rock and roll, but there's really no black people in rock and roll. What you got? Maybe a couple people that do country. What?
I'm gonna stop you right there.
I would definitely just be my opinion.
Because actually,
this nigga listen to country.
I do.
Oh no, I wasn't saying. I told him, I said, as far as the artist that's in country, like a black artist that does country music, there's not that
history of music and know how music really felt. You basically listen to country in a different way, and you sitting there listening to rock and roll in a different way. What do you think trap beats are? Trap beats is like heavy metal, the fast rhythmic and the speaking of the words and everything. It's the same thing.
But we're talking about like I'm just saying like nowadays
on the topic that you're talking about, because literally, what that guy name is? He's a white rapper, and I did not approve of him. And
there's a bunch of them.
Was like, okay, you're a white guy and you spitting rap, but I turn around and listen to rap, and you sound the same way as this rap, and you talking about the same thing, but you're not saying the N-word.
Post Malone?
So who?
Post Malone?
No.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of him.
It's a chubby white guy with a long beard.
Don't he cook too? You sure? Because it's a cook.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Because he rap too, but he a cook too.
Yeah, is he really fat?
But he done lost some weight though now recently.
Yeah, he had it. Well, he didn't have a cooking show, but he had a food show.
Food show, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson?
Yeah, Action Bronson.
Mm-hmm. Something like that, yeah. I know. Well, I never listened to his rap, but I can tell you.
I just watched him on TV because it should be funny.
Matter of fact,
it should be real funny.
But I was just saying, like with you, Brittany, like I know, like you're well diverse, and when I think about, I only can speak, I guess, for people around my age. So what I'm saying is like people that's maybe 5 to 10 years older than me and people that's 5 to 10 years younger than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That like as far as the black culture, not trying to be funny, but if you listen to some country music, they be talking nasty there in there too, like people doing rap songs and R&B songs. But I just think that like as far as the culture of black people, I'm not saying it can't be diverse, but I just feel that some people, well, some of our people don't listen to other genres of music because
we're not taught that way.
Because we're not taught that way, and then
you just
majority what
that damn radio,
black people are only really in what and rap and R&B. What you think, Britt?
I mean, personally, Michael McDonald's one of my favorite singers.
Who?
Michael McDonald.
Is that the Keep Forgetting?
We're not in love anymore. Ball Skag?
My grandma played his ass all through the holidays. Him and Michael Bubbles.
Who Michael Bubbles?
Michael Bublé, but I call him Michael Bubbles.
He got some good music. Matter of fact,
I mean,
you got Indian rappers tapping into the same thing because
I would say for myself, it was never like I was never into country music. I just think the songs when it comes to country music, I wouldn't say it's a genre I didn't like. I think the songs that I first listened to didn't speak to my soul. So I ended up not really getting into country music. But if you show me if you play some music right now, country music, and like I actually can vibe with it, then yeah, I'll be down with it. Like I just think the songs I listened to when I first started listening to country music, it was like, I don't know about this. I think maybe I was just too young to understand, and it didn't hit my spirit.
That could be true. Because some country songs, you know,
it's just too,
it's deep.
It's maybe like 3 country songs that I really like. The rest of them, they're too depressing for me. I mean, like I grew up listening to some of everything. Like I love jazz, I love classical.
I love that.
I can listen to Beethoven while I'm cleaning the house. Like that's Mozart, Beethoven. That's just me. Like that's the household that I grew up in. We listen to some of everything. Jazz, R&B, rap. Mm-hmm. Some of everything. I love me some Katy Perry. That's my bitch. I love me some Katy Perry. But for some reason, country music, I just can't. I can't. Something about it.
But that's like what Brittany, you were saying, like with the anybody that loves music, the first thing that is going to catch you is going to be the beat, the rhythm of the song. Like, is it something, that's going to be the first thing before you really even, I guess, get into the lyrics, and go from there.
Like I listen to Arabic music, and I don't speak Arabic.
Yeah,
so for me, it's like, huh?
No, I have seen you listen. Didn't you send us some songs?
Yes, I did. Matter of fact, I ain't listened to them.
No, I did. I can't say the song.
I know this song. Okay. You played this song 1,000,001 times. That's like your favorite song. No, it's not.
I don't know what they're saying, but it's like something about the melody that just captured me. Like one of my favorite songs is Masher by Shireen. She's an Egyptian artist. Love that song. I know what it means now because I listened to it so much. I was like, I've got to know what she's saying. Before I knew that, it was something about the beat in her voice. Like her voice is so beautiful. That's
I think like with you, and I'm not trying to be funny. I said like those one-off people or those every once in a blue moon people that, because to think about it, our parents are not multicultural. We didn't grow up or born overseas. You know what I'm saying? None of that. And it's like you were just, you were beautifully made to be the person that you are, and that's just what you're into, whatever.
But why everybody can't follow that same individuality? Why you got to get stuck on one thing?
I mean, what is the word you just use? Individuality. So I mean,
but it's not individual.
So if everybody go out here and start listening to Arabic music, then it won't be, to me, that won't mean you in the individuality, right? Mm-hmm. Because that's the thing about being somebody that's a once in a blue moon, a unique person that does not mind. I mean, okay, I listen to country music. Definitely with Eric, I put like this. I definitely listen to country music like when I'm probably getting ready for school. Sometimes, it might have come on, but I ain't really listened to country music lately. But then, Eric reintroduced me to like some songs, this, that, and third. And okay, I don't have a problem with them, Mm-hmm. Brittany may throw me a song, not saying like, okay, I have actually like put them on in my car or whatever, But the songs she sent me, and I'm like, okay, you know, that actually not bad. And to be honest, some songs or groups that Brittany listened to, some of my favorite reactors started reacting to their music, you know? So that to me, that means like they come in a long way because these reactors have a lot of followers, you know? Not saying that these groups are not already big, but, you know, they're just going to expose them more because the reactors, not being funny, but the reactors that I follow, you know, they are black. So, like, you know, maybe majority of their audience.
I just
like a mix, but
my only advice I can give to people is like I understand people want to listen to songs they can understand, but I think there's a beauty in not knowing someone's language. Like when I first got into Korean music, I had no idea what they were saying. But it was something about people like girl, when I tell you I was a K-pop queen back in the day.
Korean pop. Okay, so I'm learning Korean. Like I said, I'm a chef, and my mentor is Korean, and so he literally took me under his wing and taught me so much stuff. Like that's what I specialize in. I specialize in Asian cuisines. He used to take me to his mom's house like every other day for her to teach me how to cook. Actually, last night, me and my kids did Korean barbecue last night. Like, yeah, and I make my own side dishes. I got you. I make my own banchan. Like, I do all that. I even have a flat top to go on the table. And yeah, we make a whole production out of it. My kids love it. Like, people go on my refrigerator and realize I have more Asian stuff in my refrigerator than Black people stuff. And they look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm just like, nigga, I know I'm a dark, fat girl and all, but, you know, something about Asian food that just soothes my soul. It's something about it.
It's something different. Asian food is bomb. Like my favorite Thai food. I love Thai food.
Give me some pho. Oh, look, after a drunk night, you hungover, go get you some pho.
Do you remember? Do you remember the place?
So right.
The name I know where it's at, but do you remember the place of the restaurant where we stayed on the east side of Charlotte?
I know where it's located.
That was the only place that served pho. You know how every time they serve it with lime, right? This was the only place that served it with a wedge of lemon to squeeze instead of lime. And oh my gosh, it was so good. When we are having a conversation.
Yeah.
You know the place I took you to down when you came down by over
yeah.
Point? And what was it? Dang. I can't think. It started with the H. The something bill, whatever. But it's a place. Hateville. That's it. That I took my sister to, huh?
I can't go there. Oh. I got a crazy ex that live up that way.
Girl, but it's a Vietnamese restaurant over there that is really, really, really good. I mean, I haven't found one on this side of town, but it's one.
What? No, have you never been to I was about to say Just Pho. That's not the name of the place. It's for something. Anyway, when you take you know how you take, I was about to say Harrison. It's going towards Jimmy Carter. That's what I can tell you. It's a bunch of places.
But that's, like I say, Jimmy Carter, like when I'm coming down 85 to go to Tucker, and I told Brittany whenever she comes down, like hopefully when she comes down for Christmas, I can take her over there because there's an Asian, I know there's an Asian market, I'm pretty sure.
Or just go to Doraville. Doraville be so lit. You can find anything. You can find Korean, you can find Thai, you can find pho, you can find Chinese, like.
Well, I mean, when Brittany come down, just come on. But that's one thing I'll say this, and I guess we can move on or talk about whatever.
Look, Brittany, I'll take you to some places, but I'll take you to some places.
Her being my sister and her, being multicultural and experiencing that, bringing that on to her own self, because our parents and none of our aunties or uncles or whatever, as far as I'm concerned, put Brittany on, I'm thankful for her because I'm willing to try things with her, you know what I'm saying? And without her, I don't know if I really would have tried them so soon, you get what I'm saying? Even with her living over in China, who would have thought I would have went to China? You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to get teary-eyed in this bitch. This is just so sweet. This went from talking about kicking niggas out and music to sisterly love. I love this shit.
Which
You know what? Mine.
All right, shit, right?
Like I said, my family is very open. Like we come from like my grandmother. She was a teacher, and my grandma always taught me and my sister to be open-minded about things, and then the fact that my aunt partly raised us, and so my aunt, like, she was a lesbian when lesbian wasn't cool. And so, but she traveled a lot, and she always would bring us things and take us to different places and had us try different religions. So I think, especially with me, because my sister was young, my sister's like 4 years younger than me, so she really, but with me, it taught me to be more open-minded about people, places, and things. So as I got older, and especially when I became a chef, I didn't want to be one of those chefs that was confined to my race. You hear too many Black chefs that's just like, oh yeah, I do Southern, I do, comfort food, I do, Black food, basically. And I didn't want to be that chef. So when I step on the scene and people are like, oh, what's your specialty? And I'm like, Asian, and they're looking at me like,
would you ever go on show?
So I actually auditioned twice and did not get accepted. So I did the first time I auditioned, I did the interview, and then they called me back to do a second interview. And then I don't know if it was just some conflicts or whatever. I think it was just my schedule, their schedule, whatever was going on, and I didn't get accepted. And then I got a phone call from them maybe a year later and was like, hey, would you like to audition again? And I was like, sure, and at that time I ended up becoming pregnant. And so I was like, you know what, no, because it was a difficult pregnancy for me, and I ended up losing the baby. So it was wrong time and wrong space. But years later, my oldest daughter ended up going on there, and she made it to the second round, and then she got shot. So, I mean, if I don't succeed, my baby's gonna succeed. So yeah. I'm good with that. But yeah, I like to learn about everything. Got to.
So,
what, Brie?
Let's plan a trip to China when coronavirus stops being a thing.
Coronavirus.
So like 5 years from now. Okay, heard.
Yeah, I'm so sad. I was planning a trip this year to go back to China. Me and my best friend, 'cause we both used to live there, and we had just throw the plans out the window. I would say this. I just really wish more Black people traveled to China. I mean, I know everyone's always like, we need to go back to the homeland, and I do agree. But I think there's a beauty outside of us when we go to a place that we're not used to. Like, I remember being in China for the first time and thinking to myself, like, what the hell did I get myself into? Like, I'm a Black woman, I'm a plus-size Black woman. Like, I may speak Mandarin, but I don't look like everybody else. I feel like a sore thumb. But my experience was definitely beautiful, and I just wish more Black people would try and travel to other places. Don't forget Africa, please don't. But it's nice to step outside that box, in my personal opinion.
Other than, I'm saying, like Miami. And I mean, I ain't been that many dang on places, you know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, like, other than the typical
Black places.
Like, I want to go to Azerbaijan.
Hey, Britt,
we can't hear you, boo.
We can't hear you.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, my friend was calling me. I thought you could still hear me, so I ignored her.
You ain't shit.
Let me text her back.
But you say you want to go to where now?
Azerbaijan.
Okay.
Hold on, let me text her back.
I want to go to Kabul.
I want to go to Cabo. I want to go to Turks and Caicos. I want to go to Greece.
I want to go to Turks and Caicos.
I definitely want to go to Egypt.
Oh.
And I definitely want to go. I want to go to Ireland. But Brittany, what's the name from True Blood? What I used to say?
Oh, Sweden. We need one in Sweden. I would love to go to Sweden, Norway, Greenland, Iceland.
Yeah.
Like.
Now I was upset because like COVID really like fucked up a lot of plans for me. I have a friend that lives in Italy, and like the summer I was gonna take the whole summer off, send the kids. Well, me and the kids were gonna go out there, and they were gonna stay with her husband and their kids, and then me and her was just gonna backpack, like just have our backpack, just have however much money we need. And just backpack for the whole fucking summer.
That's dope.
We were like gonna work at like mom and pop places for like food and a place to stay, and all that shit got shut down. And I am looking ugly and ghetto working.
I know I gotta get Disney. I'm gonna get Disney back.
So ghetto.
But Gordon Ramsay, I love that man. People think like, oh, he yelling at people, whatever. But I think he just know his stuff or whatever, and
he's conceited.
And I think, I ain't trying to be funny, but I think that man got a lot of right to be a little bit conceited. Watching some stuff that he cooks, like they're so simple. And I think, food can be simple.
Yeah.
It can be. Some people do overthink things when it comes to food. And it's just like, food is supposed to be one of those fun, but no matter what you're cooking, it's supposed to be a fun, comfort thing. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to make it extreme. And some people, I guess the restaurant when it's really busy, that high pace. I never worked in a restaurant. Like, I worked in a restaurant like at Carowinds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm talking about like, like a restaurant. I don't know that feeling, but I think he's a dope. But anyway, he has a show that I've seen on Disney, which I think falls under the National Geographic channel, where he was going around to different places and like using their food and stuff and like climbing the altitude to see where things grow at, like he cooked with purple and blue potatoes and stuff, different things like that. And I thought that was really, really dope and unique.
Well, I think it got to the point, like, don't get me wrong, he knows his stuff. I've met him once. He is an asshole. He's a complete asshole. But he has a soft spot for
children. He means well.
He does mean well. And I think it's just because he's English? He's from England? He's something. He's
British.
British. Yeah, I think he's British. He's something. But, so he has that. But here's the thing. Because he's that old school chef, this is what a lot of people don't understand about chefs. It's like that before 2000, like chefs were like really hardcore. Like it was no bullshit. I'm talking about I had even like in the early 2000s, I've had a chef that threw a plate at me. Like dead ass throw a plate at me. All because a customer like kept saying that they didn't like their steak. They wanted medium rare. And that's exactly what we gave them, medium rare. But sometimes let me say this. Fuck this shit. Look, customers ain't always right.
That's true.
Motherfuckers were like, oh, I want medium rare. You give them medium rare. Oh, this isn't medium rare. Yes, it is. How can you tell me how to cook when that's what you're coming here for? So, because the restaurant that I was working at had that mentality of customers are always right or whatever, they brought the plate back. So the chef was like, yo, who did this? I was like, me. Like, it's medium rare. He's like, well, he doesn't like it. Do it again. Did it again. Sent it out. Customer still said it wasn't medium rare. Like, bitch, what do you want? Do you want to still move it? Like, I don't understand. Like,
there's one thing I appreciate about Longhorn, that they actually show you.
Yeah, and that's why
you can tell.
And that's exactly why most restaurants start having that tablet so you can see what it looks like. Because a lot of people say they want medium rare, and in reality they want medium.
Or they want medium well.
So, yeah, so he threw the plate at me. I mean, I jumped on the table and choked the shit out of him. That's neither here nor there. But Gordon Ramsay, he's one of those old times he would do that. Like he literally would throw a fucking plate at you.
Have y'all all watched the because you know he did was it restaurant
makeover?
Yeah.
or kitchen hell or something? Not kitchen
Hell's
nightmare.
Kitchen.
Oh, he did kitchen nightmare.
Yeah.
Y'all all watched that, right?
Yeah.
And that just let me know that a lot of people might have started off good, but they got to the point that you can tell when people really don't care anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they really don't care because it's like, how do you have a jar of something sitting there that is 3 years old? How do you think, like, seafood is not supposed to, of course, seafood is going to be seafood, but it ain't supposed to be seafood. Like, it ain't supposed to smell like that. Like, it ain't supposed to smell like that. And the thing is, what's so crazy, he would ask them, would you eat it?
Yeah.
If you, and I'm not a chef or nothing, but I feel like anything that I cook, if I'm not going to eat it, why the hell would you eat it?
Yeah.
But let me ask you, would you eat you know how they had the movie, what's the octopus? They put the soy sauce on them and they would move and the people would eat it. Would you ever do that?
I eat that shit.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
No, I want to though.
Okay, let's go.
Good luck to y'all. Look here, I know I'm a chef and I'll try just about anything. No.
Do you mind telling your story about the food that your friend tricked you eating?
Oh my God. So, this was back when I was living in China, and the seniors were taking the new kids out to eat to get more used to like the area around us, and they were all ordering plates for us. So in China, we eat like a family style. So basically, it's like you sit at this round table and you just order all these different plates. So you all just share. So I'm not really listening to what people ordering, and also like my food knowledge was not that great. So I was like, whatever they order, I'm just gonna eat. So my classmate takes my bowl of rice and he puts stuff in there. So I'm sitting, I'm just eating it. And at one point I come across this piece of food. I'm like, I don't really know what this is, but it doesn't taste like something I'm used to. So I look over and I see like them staring at me and I'm like, what is it? And he was like, do you know what this is? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I don't exactly know what this is, but it doesn't taste like something I'm used to. And he was like, dude, that's because it's dog.
You ate Rover.
Oh, not Rover, the Dover.
I thought the rumors of dog restaurants was a lie. I thought it was like people just trying to be funny. But there are actually dog restaurants in China.
Yeah. But see, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand when the war happened and the food levels was low, especially your protein, because here it is, you had the invasion of Russia, you had the invasion of, America and all that other shit, and basically taking over food ration. Yeah. Taking over food, they literally had to just eat what was ever there. So bugs and worms and
I can actually.
I don't judge.
I eat a bug. I be like, yo, you know what? I be watching what is it called?
Fear Factor?
No, not Fear Factor. Yeah, that shit. I be watching Survivor, and I be like, you know what? Good luck to them, cause a bitch.
Now you and Eric,
look.
I think you and Eric can do it.
I ain't eating no damn bug. I'm sorry. We just gonna have to set a trap and find some type of animal to kill, cause I ain't going.
Ain't no animal there.
Why wouldn't it be no damn animal there? Where they sending me to? It's animals everywhere.
Not really.
Where?
What, all these forests getting cut down and everything?
Where? If they send your ass to the forest, there's some animals. So I ain't eat no damn
snakes, iguanas, lizards, birds.
Hold on, say what, Britt?
I said snakes, iguanas, lizards, birds.
I will put mud on my ketchup. I promise you, I'll put mud and some leaves on my body and wait for a deer to try to eat the leaves off, and I will kill that deer. Don't play with me. They eat plants. I'll put some plants on my body. I promise you.
No.
personally would eat berries and plants.
That's what I'm gonna put on my body. Some berries and plants. Cover my body in mud and put berries and plants on my body. I bet you ain't eat no damn bug.
So how you gonna?
I mean,
Nigga, you hungry enough? You'll fight a bear. What Mystical say? If you see me fighting the bear, help the bear.
If you see me in the jungle,
Shit,
you fight the bear. Nigga, up the bear.
help the bear.
Brittany, you gonna help the bear? You gonna run?
Help the bear.
Fuck that.
Cause everybody-
am I black?
That bear gone.
Am I black?
Babe, you know what I'm gonna do? Mind my business. Mind
Mind
my
my
business.
business.
You'll be bear food.
Who gonna be
Man,
bad food? If y'all up there fighting that bear, honey,
if I'm gonna survive, I'm fighting that. I'm
Your
fighting
ass
that bear.
gonna
What
run
up, bear? What up?
Listen,
What up,
this
Yogi?
looks like a y'all problem.
What
Real
up, Yogi?
quick.
What up, Yogi?
yo, I seen this. So I follow. His name is Kerwin something on Instagram, and he be doing voiceovers. Why? He did a voiceover for I think it was a black bear that had climbed up on this cabin, right, on like the patio or whatever. But as soon as the people came down, he slid down the pole, like the stool or whatever that holds the house and the patio up.
Mm-hmm.
He slid down and got the hell on through. He did not expect for them to be up because he probably was coming looking for
Probably was. I'm telling you.
Bare necessities.
And them bitches lethal. Look.
Them motherfuckers will kick your ass.
Shit,
Baby.
you ain't hungry enough. I'm fighting that bitch.
Listen, I just mind my business.
How long they
I really just mind my
survive without
business.
no food?
5 days.
Huh?
5 days.
Without food?
5 days and 60 days on water.
No, less than that on water.
That's 60 days on water.
No, it's not 60 days on water. That's only if you have coconut and stuff. No, sir. It's not 60 days on water.
Oh, I might have to go out there and box a goddamn.
It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 5 days off food. And depending on what climate you in, it's 3 to 4 days without water.
Wait, how long I can survive?
Huh?
How long I can survive without this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a drama queen. So if I go 1 hour and I'm starving, oh, hell no, Lord, just take me now. Fuck it. I've lived a great life. Apparently, I wasn't meant to
Trying to
make
find
it.
mushrooms and shit to cook up. You know what? We just gonna find these mushrooms. I don't even care if they psychedelic or not. Either way, I'm gonna be full.
That be a good ass day though. You see
Yeah,
that
lay down.
ass be high all day. Hey, we need some food.
Like back in the 70s, this soccer team, I want to say they were Colombian or Venezuelan, they crashed in the mountains. And they forgive me, they had to start eating each other
Oh, I remember
in order to
that.
survive. I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, like, wow. The things you do to survive, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
wish the hell
I
you
know
think
it,
you
too.
eat me.
I mean, they were eating the people who had already died. Like, anyone who already died.
Y'all gonna have to kill. I would have to tell you, y'all gonna have to kill me.
I mean,
baby.
you still gonna be beautiful with
Right.
like one leg.
No, I'm gonna say y'all gonna have to give
Well,
me
one
a
leg.
goddamn head start.
No,
Y'all gonna have to goddamn
dude.
hump me down.
Dude, no.
That's
Y'all
it.
gonna have to
Ebony.
hump me down, baby. You
Ebony.
better treat me like I'm a goddamn baby. You goddamn.
And we ain't got no watch, so we don't know how long 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Ebony, they were only eating people who were already dead.
Okay, so
They were only eating people who were already dead. They weren't like hunting each other. Like if you died in the plane crash, they ate you first.